What up, Thai Nation? I'm EDM producer TYLR. Let's react to some music, shall we? Here we go!
Take me higher, take me higher, take me higher.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to dive into the final 3 songs of the BABYMETAL Galaxy album. We're not going to react to them all at the same time, but what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do something I've never done before. We're going to do 3 reactions for BABYMETAL this week. So, I know that you guys have told me that these last 3 songs in this album are all kind of like a collective, if you will. So, there's Starlight, and then of course Shine, and then Arcadia. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to record them all the exact same video, because that might be a fairly long video. So what I'm going to do is, I'm doing Starlight right now, and then as soon as I finish this one, I'll record Shine right afterwards, and then after I finish Shine, I'm going to record Arcadia right afterwards. So I'm going to record them all back to back to back, and for me, but then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of stagger them. So probably Starlight will come out Monday, which is today, and then Tuesday will be Shine, or sorry, Wednesday will be Shine, and then Friday will be Arcadia. So that way, for me, you're gonna see my full reaction of all 3 of them, like back to back to back, but they're gonna be broken up as to when I actually get to upload them, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. So, like I said, today we're gonna start with Starlight, and we're obviously doing, of course, Budokan. This is gonna be Budokan 2021, and yeah, so I'm super excited to finish off this album. We get to finally dive into the 4th album next week. Oh, I'm super excited. But anyways, guys, I want to give a quick shout out also to my Patreon real quick, and all my Patreons that are already over there. We're giving you some awesome exclusive content over there. We're watching Attack on Titan right now, and anything that gets blurred or blocked on my channel gets straight over to there too. So you know, it's an open donation, so come on over, donate however much you want to support me. If you do, I will greatly appreciate it. I will love you forever. Now, sorry for a little bit of a longer intro for this one, but I just want to explain how this is going to work. But now we're going to finally go ahead and dive into Starlight to start us off. So here we go. Yeah. Alrighty, you know we're here for BABYMETAL. What you ladies got for us? Let's do this. Sorry, okay, that was weird. Okay, let's do it. Woo. Oh, this sounds epic. Wow, this is so cool. Oh, you always know that this shit's about to get real when they go from blue to red. And actually, now that I mentioned that, I want to point that out real quick. I love how, like, it's not only, like, the performance for these ladies, it's the whole entire, like, show itself. Like I said, that contrast of, like, you know, you start off with this beautiful, almost, like, orchestral, like, backing, like, track, I guess, if you want to call it that, with just like a la 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 la. I don't know how it's going, but that's you know what I mean. And it's just blue, and you know, kind of blue must represent that, like, oh, it's like very like bright and peaceful, and then as soon as they're ready to go straight into the rock, it's like boom, red, just red of like almost like that contrast of a brighter, darker like color, almost like, you know, like it's almost like you almost always associate like red with hate or like anger. So it's like you're almost transitioning into more of that like angry, like, you know, rock basically. Even though, funny enough, like metal and like rock is not really supposed to be like angry at all. It's like if you look at it, like some of the like with most metalcore bands or even metal bands, there's some of the nicest people out there. There's this huge misconception just because like they're maybe like screaming or have unclean vocals that they're just angry and all the time. It's like no, they're just really like happy, great people. They just love to just make music and whatnot, you know. Yeah, I love that contrast. But I gotta say, well, the real reason I paused real quick is because I want to say I absolutely love that opening. That was one of the coolest openings I think I've heard from them in terms of like not just like having to go straight into rock and stuff or having like a commie band intro. That like really kind of like almost gave me like a euphoric feeling, which is so dope. So I'm gonna go back one because we are gonna change into red here and just go straight metal again. So let's do it. Was that the commie band or was that them? It sounded kind of like them. Like it sounded like they were like had this like little whisper, the little harshness to their vocal. What? That sounded. Was that maybe Moa? What? That was crazy. Let me see. Okay. I think it's a combination of the girls having like a little whisper with whoever does like their uncleans when they have like the kind of stuff. I think it's like they layered that. So it's like maybe Moa doing like a whisper singing kind of thing, and then I think they layered like one of the unclean like vocalists, whoever it is, for them underneath there, which is really cool. Great idea. I've not seen them do that yet. That's awesome. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's have it first. Oh, that was sick. Okay, wait. Okay, so let's go back one. Oh gosh, that's really bright. Okay, now I'm gonna blind myself. Oh my gosh, that is probably one of my favorite choruses that I've heard them come up with in terms of just the styling of it and just like the way it's like performed. I guess is like the only way, like the best way to word, I should say, because like I love how she goes from the starlight and brings it up like that. And just like I said, this is one of the most euphoric feeling like choruses they've come up with, and really even like the metal part of this song is really not even like that heavy driving. I feel like that's kind of like supposed to honestly like add a little bit of emphasis to that euphoric feeling of like basically you're feeling like, you know, listening to this song like you're being lifted up, as they're saying, like being lifted up almost like you're a star and stuff, you know, like you're stargazer. Like that's just such just beautiful word writing lyrically there. The way she sings it really makes you feel like you're almost ascending into the stars, and I love that the metal's not there to like really like take over and kind of like take away from that euphoric feeling. It's like feeling it, which is so awesome. Like I'm not like gonna probably jam out really hard to this song at all, but I'm going to like appreciate it for the absolutely brilliantness of the writing and just the way it makes me feel. Like this is like a feeling kind of song. This is like gonna make me feel things, like, you know, not necessarily me to like rock out and like break my neck, you know. But yeah, this is great. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love how much English is incorporated. Oh, that was cool. Deja vu, major vu. Oh, that was cool. I like that a lot. I want to hear that again real quick. Maybe we have to go back one more. Ooh, there's little whispers on the side too. That was cool. Oh my gosh. freaking awesome. Oh, I love how she like. I don't know if I missed this in the first part or if she does just in the second part here, but like that last Starlight, she goes Starlight and really pulls it up strong. I don't know if she did that in the first part and I missed it, or if this is just like something she added to the second part to like really add a different like feeling to the song. But like this is I'm actually getting chills from this because like the way like you transition from that part that Moa says straight into the Starlight. And then the like a stargazer, or whatever they're saying, I can't remember. What is it saying? Yeah, okay, like a stargazer. Yeah. Okay, so like that's just that contrast between, you know, Sue's just like powerful vocal that she has here, really hitting the highs, with like Moa's very soft voice. Or I can't tell if that's Moa or if that's just like a backing track that they have that Sue recorded just to like backing up her own vocal, but it sounds like I think it's probably Moa because I mean Moa is supposed to be like the backing vocals, so most likely I'm betting it's Moa. I mean, if I'm wrong, you guys can let me know. But yeah, okay, so now it sounds like we're about to get into another one of their classic breakdowns here. So let's do it. I'm excited. Yeah. I have never had so many chills in my life to a BABYMETAL song. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so good. Okay, Sky Midnight, okay. Okay. I'm trying to remember this. Wow. What? That was so freaking dope. Wow, what just a totally different feeling from their other songs. Like this was the part here that's just really, really made me feel things. I'm gonna go back here. Coming right out of that little mini breakdown here that we had. One of the shorter breakdowns I think I've ever heard. But it really wasn't like the ridiculous like heavy shredding and stuff. It was just like it was like added in, I feel like, to like keep that BABYMETAL style, if you will. But they didn't want to take away from the feeling that this song gives you, which is like very much of, like I said, the way that the song is structured very much makes you feel that idea of like euphoria, and you're being lifted into the sky, like their lyrics are saying, which is so cool, so well like put together as a song. But this part is what really sold me, and I just have to hear this part again because I don't think I've ever had so many chills listening to a song from BABYMETAL like this. Oh my gosh. But this part, are you kidding me? Wow. Starlight. Just gotta finish it off, I'm sorry. That's so good. Oh my gosh. So good, guys. So good. Wow, I love how they just cut it all out too, just let them do their thing. Wow. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, we'll stop there. Wow, wow, wow. That was... I feel like I'm being transcended into the stars, as their lyrics say. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay guys, let's talk about this. Guys, I'll tell you, they've done it again. These ladies have gifted me another new song for me to add to the other 20,000 of theirs that are in my favorites of all time. I mean, I know there's not 20,000 songs they've released, but you know what I mean. There's like my list of songs that I love from these ladies that will be on repeat for the rest of my life. Just will continue to grow, I feel like, with every time I do a new reaction. I mean, I have to have at least 30 of my favorites now in my list. I mean, this is insane. And even the ones that don't make my favorites are still songs I love. They're good, but they didn't like mind blow me, if you will, you know. But this is the first song that I actually legitimately really got just chills just from the whole experience of the song itself. From the lyrics to the way they produced out the song, the backing vocals. I mean, it's almost like this more elegant feeling style of like metal, where it's like, and all the lyrics, like, I love how much they incorporate the English with the Japanese so perfectly. It's like they like almost have perfectly chosen which words should be said in English versus not in English. Honestly, this song is actually, if I'm correct, I think this song is mostly English compared to Japanese. Like, there's definitely some Japanese in here, but like a lot of it is actually in English, which I think is actually a really good idea, because a song like this, where you want to feel that euphoria, you want every single person in that crowd to be able to feel that, like, euphoria, and that feeling of being lifted into the stars, and like, you know, you're basically being one with the starlight, you know. I mean, in terms of just like overall lyrics of a BABYMETAL song, this is one of my favorites, because it matches so perfectly with the way that they want you to feel from the song. The lyrics even enhance that, and just it's like basically exactly what they're saying is exactly the way you feel. It's so cool. So I'm super duper excited to dive into Shine, which I'm going to do in the very next video I record next. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video so I can go ahead and get right into Shine, and then I'm going to record Arcadia right afterwards. So I'm getting it basically back to back to back. I'm not doing any reactions in between from other stuff. So yeah. Anyways, guys, phenomenal song. I love BABYMETAL so much. You guys know that, and I cannot give them enough praise for just how talented they are and how much they just continue to improve every single new song I hear. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and make sure you click on that bell notification to be alerted whenever I start a group or start a new band in my channel. Besides that, you guys are awesome. I love you guys, and as always, bye!
Take me